If there's one topic I've run into the ground, it has got to be VTubers. I've said this before and I'll say it again. My disdain towards VTubers stems from two separate base arguments, my subjective and objective arguments. My objective argument being my little theory of simp manipulation I fully explained in another video, so I'm not gonna say it again. And my subjective argument, which is just making fun of their shitty content on a surface level. Which brings us to the topic of today's video, a sequel to my video about my more subjective issues with VTubers. But with that bullshit out of the way, let's play Spin the VTuber. We have a lot of contestants this time, let's see who we're picking first. Actually, this gag is kind of pointless because everything's already predetermined, but whatever. Looks like we got Anya Malfisa to begin with. Let's get the obvious out of the way. Anya looks like a child. Anya acts like a child. Her age? Unknown. I can only wonder why. One of my biggest issues with these VTubers is that some of them are just plain pedo bait. Like, this is a child. Look at this model and tell me this isn't a child. This was something I didn't mention in my original video about Gura. This bitch is literally appealing to closeted pedophiles. There are body pillows of these children on the official HoloLive store. You're already fucked in the head to be buying a body pillow, but then you add a child avatar to that pillow? You need to be locked up. You are a danger to society and elementary schools worldwide. And always, when it comes to these jailbait VTubers, they either simply don't have an age or it's fucking 9,000 or something. It's just an easy way for HoloLive to avoid any legal repercussion for selling this shit. The fucking perverts. I also love her backstory. She's supposed to be an ancient weapon. They're not even trying at this point. HoloLive really went, we're out of ideas for virtual waifus. And someone in the boardroom was like, yeah, just make the bitch a sword. Who gives a shit at this point? Morons will eat it up either way. And her fucking personality description. She's just about always sleeping or playing games. Living mostly alone for so long has made her tend to be apathetic towards things and people she's uninterested in, but when talking about things she likes, she can be quite childlike and passionate. Fucking Christ. Alone. Playing games. I wonder who she's trying to relate to. Don't get me started on the term childlike. They're not even trying to hide it anymore. They just gave the description of a child and called it a day. Like, what the fuck? It's either that or she's fucking autistic. Yeah, she's a child in every way except for her age, because you know, that's a secret. You know, now that I think about it, it's probably because she's a fucking sword. You know, an inanimate object. HoloLive avoiding accountability by making their lolicon model a fucking sword. Now, one thing you may have picked up on is that I'm actually explaining the VTuber persona as in depth this time around compared to the last video. And that's mainly because I want to illustrate the demographic HoloLive is targeting when it comes to creating said VTubers. Looking at her actual content, it's... Remember like 1 minute and 40 seconds ago when I said this shit was pedo bait? That's basically her whole thing. A grown-ass woman pretending to act like a child, and it fucking works. Christ, let's move on already. Let's spin the wheel of VTubers again, shall we? I took this music from The Price is Right. It's not even the correct game show for the gag. Our next target is Tsunomaki Watame. Watame is a sheep, 4 years old in human years. According to this conversion I found, that makes her 30 in sheep years. Just keep that in the back of your mind. I'd like to now read you her Wikipedia description. The fluffiest addition to HoloLive yet, Watame is the kindest and most emotional member among the 4th generation, if not all of HoloLive. Her voice has been noted by fans to be especially soft, mature, and womanly. I combined this description with the fact that she's supposed to be 30 years old, and without watching any of her content at the time, I initially thought that she was supposed to be, and I don't think I've ever fucking used this term on the channel before, but a MILF. You know, I thought she was supposed to appeal to those fucks who obsess over older women. The motherfuckers who just lack mother figures more than anything else. Kind, emotional, soft, mature, and womanly. Kinda fits the description of a stereotypical MILF, doesn't it? But the thing is, I'm not sure where the wiki's actually getting this from. If you actually watch her content, and obviously it's the most boring fucking shit known to man. Like, wow, she showed armpits? Maybe they'll make some merch on that, considering they already did it with the feet. Wouldn't even surprise me, the fucking weirdos. Watame's character is actually meant to appeal to those fucktards who like cute things. You know, all that wholesome Reddit garbage. This really begs the question of where the fuck these people are seeing this personality from. The cute, wholesome garbage that a lot of VTubers do, I can see that. But where are they picking up mature and womanly? These are not terms I would use to describe this you. Her target audience are those fucking losers who love wholesome entertainment. Wow guys, she's so cute, haha, wholesome 100. In short, the Wikipedia guy doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. This description is just a fucking lie. So yeah, fuck you wikitards for wasting my time. I guess since we're still looking at her content, don't get me started on the fucking shorts.
ちょうだい。わたないの。これはわたないの。
Holy fuck, was this shit made for fucking babies or something? What kind of garbage is this? What grown-ass man watches this and says, yeah, that's fucking entertainment right there? There's lots of these, and all of them just leave you thinking, what the fuck did I just watch? I guess it's supposed to be cute comedy, but this shit just makes me want to file a restraining order on this bitch, and then hire a hitman to curb stomp her face into the pavement so she can't produce any more of this cancer. Moving on, let's see who we're getting next. Let's spin the wheel of VTubers one last time. I just realized another point as to how pointless this gag is considering I put the VTubers in the thumbnail. So, just pretend you have dementia or something so it could be a surprise. Wow, Korone, who could have saw that one coming? Now act surprised, I'm not fucking asking. Inugami Korone is a bitch. I mean a female dog. I think that's the first time I've used bitch in a non-derogatory manner. Whatever, let's go over her profile. Korone has a sweet and goofy personality compared to that of an actual dog. She often kisses other Hololive members for no reason and has a high-pitched laugh that resembles the cry of a screeching seagull. Like most dogs, Korone is fiercely loyal, specifically to Nekomata Okayu, with whom she forms a pair known as Okakoro. In fact, the two are so close that Okayu didn't mind Korone grabbing and massaging her breast during their sleepover after Korone had an exhaustive day of dance practice and concert work, which can be seen in a maternal light. They also often casually kiss each other on the lips. I'm sorry, what the fuck am I reading? Is this a fan fiction? What part of reaching Lesbo's second base is maternal? Is there something I'm missing here? Why is this the second line in the personality section of her VTuber wiki? What fucking sweaty ass nerd wrote this? So many questions that may never be answered. Okay, so with that aside, Korone's main thing is that she's supposed to be sweet and cutesy, but it's played off as pretty annoying. Yeah, what an original comment from me. It's like I've been saying that since day one. Looking at Korone's actual content, you should be prepared to hear a lot of this. Korone falls under the same category of cute entertainment, but it's even worse somehow. She plays herself off as this dumb dog who just makes fucking noises. And people eat it up. Haha, cute girl making cute sounds, funny content, LMAO. And it's not on the same level as Watame, because in her case she was just making shitty content. This is something else. This is just noise. This is not Gura pretending to not know how to count to 5. No, we've reached the point where it's just noise with no rhyme or reason. Yeah, just fucking squeal or something. Some moron will think it's cute because doggy anime girl, LOL. Yeah, this is one dog in the pound that deserves to be put down. Anyways, that's all the time I have today. I'm well aware videos like these are pretty surface level compared to some of my other videos, so let me know down below if you want to see more. And as always, if you enjoyed, subscribing would be greatly appreciated. I also have a second channel of which I post fucking nothing, so go sub to that as well. And finally, quick shout out to my buddy Chicken for getting the gameplay in my recent vids.